All right, we just got done watching Season 1, Sailor Moon, Season 1, Episode 21.
What was this episode called there, bud?
It
was Protect the Dreams of Children, the Friendship Bound in Anime.
Yeah, and then the North American title was An Animated Mess. Oh my goodness.
Get it together, America.
Might as well stop even saying those names because they're terrible.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, anime is being targeted. That right there, that's even a little bit meta. I was getting excited, and then they start talking about the Sailor V anime, and then Usagi Tsukino goes, "I wish they would make an anime about me."
And Luna says,
"Wait, what did she say about that?"
She says nobody would be into it.
Nobody. Yeah,
this episode was unbelievably meta.
The whole thing,
This was a lot of inside baseball going on in this one. It was just out of hand, but it was wildly entertaining for people like me and Buddy here who've been just dedicated to this for 21 episodes now. Yeah. It was incredibly rewarding.
Yeah.
So the central characters, the one-off characters in this episode are two animators. Who are working on the Sailor V anime movie or anime series, and the producer, the lead director guy thinks that their sketches aren't good enough. He's talking about how the proportions of the legs lack passion, and they're frustrated that he's being abstract when really
And then they said something that I didn't really like. They're like, "Oh, you want us to make her sexy," which was a little profound. But he said, "No, I'm a father," which I thought that was good.
He had his baby in his backpack.
Yeah.
On his back, which was particularly strange.
Pretty odd.
He's sort of chubby, nerdy looking type.
Anime.
So
and then this what was her name? Hiromi was this anime artist, animator, and she's like, I have no talent, and like questions leaving the anime industry for good. Until we meet Nefrit again.
Yeah.
So he sees it in the He sees it in the Gemini or so. He mentions Gemini.
He sees it in the stars.
In the stars, but specifically mentions Gemini, which I'm a Gemini actually. So.
Hey, me too.
Oh damn. So Sailor Mercury. What did I get? Knows that Nefrit's up to something as soon as he sees.
Yeah, he drives.
She sees
him,
him.
and Nefrit doesn't notice Ami, but Ami notices him and just goes, "Okay, well, something's up." And then around that time, she also picks up a folder dropped by one of these two animators, and she brings it back to them, and immediately sort of realizes, okay, Nefrit got up to no good here because they know he's acting all crazy,
obviously cursed, and obviously Ami knows right off the bat because she's dealt with this a few times now. Yeah. Nefrit's been here for a while.
Well, and Mercury too, she actually confronts Nefrit outside of the studio as Sailor Mercury, and they have a very brief fight, and this is the earliest we've seen somebody like an actual physical conflict in the series thus far, which was kind of exciting. But he dodges it, gives her a kick, and then says, I have my two strongest monsters coming for you later. You got a day to train.
He said I'm going to get my two strongest monsters.
Yeah, sports car.
Yeah, of course. And then this is when Hiromi starts getting kind of loopy and starts going off the deep end. She's angry. She's mean. And obviously Ami knows that it's all Nefrit, so she's not taking anything too personally. Yeah. And then this is when we get down to
anime drives people crazy.
Anime drives people crazy. That's maybe.
Like these are the creators of the show going like, man, this is rough work. Please give us credit.
Yeah.
Which fair enough.
And then I guess this is kind of when we get to the transition, and this was the best one we've ever seen. It was the three sailors.
Yeah.
All
one thing is apparently Ray is a huge fan of Sailor V and of anime stuff, and I found that
they all kind of are.
They kind of shoved.
That's what made it kind of fourth wall breaking is that they're all into anime.
Yeah. Ami the least so clearly because she'd rather go to cram school.
Oh yeah. Cram school is the most important. Let's see.
So the two monsters that Nefrit summons in the final conflict there were interesting because there was two monsters for one, and they looked like monsters at the end of an anime or at the end of a video game or something, and they were bound together by friendship. Their tails intertwined together like two snakes.
They're like twins.
Yeah. But very quickly they fall apart because they can't agree which one of them is going to actually murder the sailors.
Very quickly. I mean, I was surprised how quickly that happened. If there was
this
one
episode
downside,
was slam packed with stuff.
Yeah.
Like this episode was just like, bang, stuff's happening, stuff's going on.
if there's one complaint I'd have, it's that they were so easy to fall apart just by getting frustrated and bickering about who's gonna kill the sailors first, and then that was ultimately their downfall, which I think is very amateur and very stupid.
Fighting. Yeah,
infighting.
But then we see all three of the sailors together, all do their moves. The firepower.
It was the bubble spray,
and the moon tiara action.
Of course,
all going together and wiping them away.
Yeah, and they hit all of them. They had the three, and then they all did them.
Great new song we hadn't heard, sort of this epic, like rocky pop anthem comes.
Yeah, which we actually got the lyrics to. I wasn't really reading them just because we were trying to keep along with going with the story. Yeah, but they had the lyrics. I'd like to check that out later.
Yeah, it was an excellent song.
Yeah,
it was just this episode was epic. It was exciting. It was exhilarating. You know, you didn't really know what was.
And the whole thing was about teamwork. It was all about like friendship, teamwork. You got to work together in order to actually make progress and defeat whatever bad guy I guess you're trying to defeat. And obviously, the monsters didn't know this because they screwed up by fighting.
This episode was incredibly meta.
Incredibly meta, fourth wall breaking, kind of.
Yeah. There'll be a lot of winking at the audience, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But and, fuck this. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That was like a hard one too.
Yeah.
But I don't. It's okay.
All right.
Well, you were watching some like kind of goofy movies. I think you watched. You're watching Family Guy.
This episode was incredibly cinematic, and I look forward to seeing more of this out of Sailor Moon. I felt like they could have made a 90-minute episode.
Never disappoint the children. Never disappoint the children was the big line there.
Anime exists to stimulate dreams of children. Is the thing that's said, and I think that's great. I think that was great. This was brilliant. Brilliant episode. One of the best, if not the best thus far.
Yes.
Just genius. So anyways, thank you for watching. It's always a pleasure.